What's up, Dragon Brood? We played Kambal early in the season, but I had some fun getting a little complicated. Today, I want to play something a little more straightforward with some more tokens and some more fun cards that, one, we don't get to play that often, and two, y'all just want to see all the time. So let's go get into that list. We're going to be playing 4 Get Lost because, we got to have removal, but this does give the opponent counter or tokens, so we get tokens to get to drain their life, which is good. We have some Deep Cavern Bat. We all know what this is. We're probably tired of seeing it. I am playing some Charm Scoundrel because I think the mana will help here quite a bit. And it is another creature that kind of does double duty with some other cards. We're going to talk about those in a second. We have some Lightning Helix for some removal and good against mono red. I only had room for 2 wedding announcements, but if I were to go to 61 cards, that's probably where the 61st card would be. It would be another wedding announcement. We are going to play some Lord Skitter because it does deal with graveyard stuff while also making us tokens. Kambal, for those of you who don't know what it is a 3 mana 2/4. Whenever a token enters the opponent's battlefield, you get one, but that only happens once a turn. And then whenever 1 or more tokens enter the battlefield under your control, you get to drain the opponent for 1 life. So obviously we want more things that make tokens. Speaking of which, we have Anipakal because this makes a ton of tokens, but most importantly, it works very well with War Leader's Call. So all these other things that are making tokens will be doing some extra damage. This will also help buff up our team. We are going to play Wandering Emperor. I don't know if we necessarily need it, but it does make tokens, and it is a good catch-all removal for our combat stuff. And maybe if we don't need it, we can find room for some other stuff down the road. And then a card I never get to play, but figure, hey, we're playing Kambal. Some fun stuff could happen here. We get to play Eiganjo Uprising that makes X 2/2 white zombie creature tokens with vigilance and menace and haste on your turn on your side of the battlefield, but your opponent also gets that many -1, but they have vigilance. And to be honest, you're probably going to be pretty good at that point because you're going to get the extra tokens as well because you have a Kambal, or we get to deal a bunch of damage because we have a War Leader's Call. So we'll see how it works out here. Otherwise, our lands are kind of all over the place. No surprise here. Just want to remind you, if you haven't, remember to subscribe because that helps the channel out a ton. And hit the like button at the very least. Those are free things you can do, but if you want to support your boy, I do have a bunch of stuff that you get extra benefits if you're a channel member. For now, though, let's go see if Kambal is truly a killer. You don't want to draw the high expensive things early. That's not how this deck wins. So far, the plan is not looking good. Plan is not going well, actually. Even more so against a black-white deck here. I was going to say, because I don't think we can do much, all things considered.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
I mean, reach, discard, sure. Guess I can just discard a forest. I mean, plains. I don't know why I even said forest. Been testing too many decks today. Is it weird that I want to do this for 2 just to kill Liliana? I mean, for 1. That's pretty terrible. Okay, that actually helps out a little bit. Make a treasure. Alright. Now I'm going to need to find, like, removal for probably Shieldred or something, but 1 problem at a time. Phyrexian Arena. Tiny Bones. Oh, this is a game where I feel like I probably am going to be in a situation where I could win with this. But I'm going to discard it. And I drew a land. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Chose poorly. Let's just attack. I kind of wanted to get in with the Restless Bivouac there. But I'm not 100% sure what the opponent's doing. If this is like a true control deck or just like some mid-rangey thing. Writhing Blade, sure. I don't know why I did this, because I'm just going to sacrifice this anyway. I could have done this at the end of turn. Now the Wandering Emperor can get killed. Alright, that's kind of all around mostly fine. But I definitely played this terribly.
Watch for intruders.
All right. I mean, Lord Skitter's probably dead here in some capacity. Okay, that's annoying, but sure. That's neat if I ever wanted to try to get all those back into play, because that'd be stupid. Okay. Why? I'm wondering if Kambal is the actual answer here. Like, should I Kambal? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I mean, I'm probably gonna get my board swept, but whatever. I should probably just kill that too at some point. I'm just playing too worried here. I mean, if they don't have the sweeper, though, then yeah, we still win anyway. I think in my head, I felt like if they had the sweeper, I'm still attacking with the land. I'm still making tokens from the Wandering Emperor. So I wasn't too worried about it. And if I even get in one more good hit, they're now low enough where the arena becomes a liability, unless they get shielded, and I can still get rid of shielded with the get lost. So either way, we managed to win that one. And I don't know, I guess that was just a Orzhov Control pile? But yeah, we'll take it. Alright, let's keep it. Don't have any red mana, but we only have Animpakal, so we'll see where this goes. Found the red mana. Just got to figure out what cards we need more or less here. Alright, I'm hoping they don't have a way to deal with our Deuter and we can get rid of their Corpses of the Lost here. We do get a Corpses of the Lost. That's awesome. It's actually really good. Big brutes. And that costs, what, 3, I think, to turn over, so that's fine. Oh, that's great. That is really good. So now the question is, I guess I'm going to do this first. Because then I could Lightning Helix and get lost on the following turn. That seems to be the right move here. And this also kind of limits their turn. Oh, no, we don't get both. Well, I guess we still get both of them, because we'll just Lightning Helix the bat. Or get lost the bat, whatever. Whichever one they leave us, we'll just do the other one. Yep, you got it. Yep. We will block this Knucklehead. Fantastic. Oh, that's super good. That is awesome sauce. Alright, we'll take that. We will attack. I don't think we lose from here with any kind of attack. Even if they're able to kill our bat and play the Corpse of the Lost, we're still fine here. And now they know we have a Lightning Helix, so there's that. We let the first one resolve. That's fine. You can have a Tiny Bones on top. We don't care. Opponent, you want to spread it around. I was going to say, you don't want to put them both on the same guy, knowing we're holding the Lightning Helix. Alright, you have a Conscript. They can't block anything here. And another one that can't block anything here. Gotta love skeletons that can't block. Alright, so we take 2, go to 6. Yep, that'll do it. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna gamble. Let's see what happens. This could end up being a very, very bad mistake. I would love an untapped red source here, though, for this Lightning Helix. Alright. We are now already in crunch time. Gotta get mana, or we can't really do much here. Yep. Well, now we're not doing anything anyway, because we need to deal with Knucklehead over there. Slick shot, so... That helps. Actually, we could get treasure from this. So we at least have another body. And I don't hate that. Like, having an extra blocker just in case they want to play like a Swift Spear, then show off, then whatever, you know. And then if we get an untapped land, we can now play Animpakal or Kambal here. Nope, we get to play neither. That's very disappointing. So I think we just pass. And just be patient here. We're fairly advantaged right now, so we don't need to be in a hurry. Like, it sucks trying to block those. It would have been nice to be able to play like a War Leader's Call, obviously, but situation is what it is. Alright, we'll go with the bat here. I don't hate that. Or another slick shot, huh? Sure. Pass the turn. So this is interesting. Knowing there's nothing in the graveyard, if these are just the goblins, they're not really getting anything by turning those up, which is kind of advantage us, you know? Alright, this is where they decided they're going to go for it. Probably put that on the Swift Spear. Nope. They're putting it where we don't mind it going, so sure. Now our life total has a little bit of wiggle room here. We're likely going to take 7, 8. All right. This is probably where we chump block. Maybe we don't chump block anything. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I think we just take it. I'm okay with that. No one get... Well, dang it. Things keep a-changing. I am going to attack for 1. Play Kambal, but I have to take 1 if I do that. Alright. We're just kind of gambling a bit here. Needed a land somewhere along the way here, and it just did not happen. But if we can get an untapped land, that does give us a couple of options. I mean, yeah, we still got to block. I mean, we hate it, but we got to do it. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you got a lightning strike, play with fire. Yeah, it's all the same there. Alright. Found a land. Unfortunately, it is a pain land. But we can do this and not take damage. And then we can maybe safely block. We'll see. We are only going to be at 4. Actually, no, we're just dead. Actually, not true. They still have to draw a card here to get out of trouble. If they just draw a land, we're not dead. If they draw a spell, we're probably dead. Okay, that doesn't kill us. That is actually fine. That also doesn't kill us. Doesn't help us, but definitely doesn't kill us. Alright. Go to 2. Alright, so we know we have a lightning strike when we need it. Yeah, all we can do is leave up lightning strike and get lost, I think. And sadly, I feel like we have to use a lightning strike now, which kind of sucks. But if we don't, there's a situation where they could respond, and that would be really bad. All right. Another Phoenix chick. Gross. All Alright, can't do much about that. I mean, we can kill... Oh, and they had a Sokens in here. Blech. Alright, well, that's hurtful. We'll block, we'll block. And then I'll kill one of these, because we just can't let our life total get too much lower here. We're trading 2 for 1, basically. End up at 4 still. And we're in a situation where we can't quite attack for lethal, even with Wandering, or War Leader's Call here. Oh, we know there's a Lightning Strike on top. Well, at least we know what they're going to draw. And that doesn't get us dead. Because we'll go to 5. We can block some stuff on the ground. It's not pretty. Actually, oh, wait. Because they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers. We can kill 1. Actually, we can kill 2. I guess it's fine. Alright. Okay, this is it. We know they have the Lightning Strike. So blocking with Anapakal on anything... Actually, anything just gets Anapakal dead, so that's tough. Alright. We can let 1 through, we can't let 2 through, is basically what this means. Oh, but they have the other Phoenix chick. I forgot they could pay 2 for that. Oh, this puts us in an awful spot. Because we have to block across the board. Meaning that we will lose our Anapakal. Actually, if we're going to block, let's block like this. Block like this. Is that what we're going to do? No, we have to block like this. Block like this. I mean, you know what? Hold up. Let's see what they do here. Because if we can get them to trigger their... Okay, they went first. Excellent. Excellent. That's what you want. Now we're good. Because I actually can only use one of these because this would allow me to take damage. So this actually worked out well. So now we go to 1. And I think we're okay. Because now we can play this and take no damage, right? We have Courtyard. We have that. Sweet. Oh, man. How do I keep ending up at 1 life against mono red and getting out of trouble? Ooh, boy. That was a good game. Damn close. Love to see it, though. We'll keep this one, I think. Very playable. Man, that last one had me stressing a bit. I think because I just got stuck on land for so long. I feel like I probably even misplayed, honestly. I'll see it when I edit, but winning at 1 life against mono red is not how you want to make a living, let me tell you. Oh, Angels, and we have no removal cards. This is gonna suck. Oh, man. If they have anything real, we are toast here. Yeah. Yep. Boy, what are we looking to do? I guess we take this. I don't even know. I'm just like, we have no removal. I mean, we have a bunch in the deck, but we have none in hand. And without it, it is going to be very difficult to win. Yep. I need some of that action right now. No blocks. Alright. Well, this one's basically over. Unless we get super lucky, I don't see how this is going to go our way. Maybe the opponent just bricks, but that's not really what you want to rely on either. Well, they found another angel. That's bad. Yep. No blocks. So we're dead in 2 turns, even if we find removal, right? Yeah, like, we literally just didn't find a removal card. I'm just giving this to the opponent. We can move on. Good job. Okay, let's keep it. This is another one of those ones that, like, it looks playable, but if we don't find another land, or some of our bigger spells, this is one of the cases where we might just be sitting on bats that don't end up doing anything. We'll see, though. See what the opponent's got here. Persistence. Okay. All right. Stuff and things. Oh, well, if they just find another one, they find another one, I guess. Sure, let's go here. And we will take... Actually, yeah, we have to take the Virtue Persistence. I was going to say, I wanted to take, like, Trespasser, because then they don't even have stuff to use their fight spells with, but that doesn't really help in that scenario. Oh, Kambal. I feel like I should play this, make the treasure, do nothing else, attack in the turn. So now if they try to fight something, we could kill it in response with the Lightning Helix. Unless they just try to go for Shieldred here. Oh, they're searching for a land. Okay, so they want a Shieldred. They just didn't have it. Also have to be careful because Tail Swipe is an instant speed spell. Maybe they'll get greedy and do it here. That's what I'm hoping, and they did. Awesome. And I'm just going to discard this. Because it feels like their working plan is just play Shieldred next turn. And we can get rid of Shieldred and get ourselves a couple of maps. That'd be cool. Hopefully they don't have Shieldred and a fight spell here, because that would be very bad for us. Yep, that might be. Okay, they don't have it. Sweet. Love that. Super happy for us. Let's attack. Alright. I mean, we're just top decking now, and they still have cards, so this is still not great. Okay, there's another Shieldred. We gotta find some more removal. Let's do it. Oh no, did they find it? Okay, they're just gonna try to map again. Not really what we're looking for, but you kinda help. Excellent. That can absolutely stay. Get rid of this. Back for 3. Alright, we're making a go of this, even with multiple Shieldred showing up. I mean, opponent could play their Virtue, but there won't be much in the graveyards. I mean, take your pick of what you want to kill. I do not mind, and you know what's on top of the library. I mean, they could kill Deep Cavern Bat and then get to kill Lord Skitter. That would be a real thing. Okay, go for a throat there. Makes sense. I'm probably not blocking Shieldred if it comes through. Yep. Not much point here. Especially if I think we can get enough damage through here. One goes to 11. They block there and take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not quite enough. Getting close, though. Alright, this is their turn. Fight spell incoming. If not, we're probably pretty good here. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That gets us a card that we lose life for. Why don't we go to 9? Or go to 8, I mean. Block, block, take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Seems good. Also, Arena. Oh. Well, sure. I was going to say there, I should have been paying attention because Arena tapped both my white sources. And even though it didn't matter, like, if I would have drawn, say, like, Lightning Helix off of the announcement trigger, then it would have sucked not being able to cast it. But ended up not mattering. We gained enough life that it was fine. But yeah, good win there because that deck can be a tough fight sometimes. Okay, this looks good. Let's see if we can get a win with Gandro Uprising this game. Don't know that we can, but you know, got to try to win with the quirky cards. Oh my, what are we doing here? I do like me some Atsushi, though. I can appreciate that. I guess I'll take this, since that's the only scary thing they can play in the interim. Okay, that could be helpful. Opponent's playing something that cares about a lot of treasure, from the looks of things. Nah, we'll just cast Wandering Emperor. Actually, I say that. If we do that, though, we don't have a way to kill the... I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, so they do have 4 mana already for Atsushi, so we're not going to get to attack there. Oh, another professional facebreaker. That's the way they decided to go. Okay, well, that's not bad. I mean, I can always hold on to this Iganjo, I suppose. Alright, that works. Go ahead and bonus this guy up. And attack, I think. In the turn. We might actually have to win with Iganjo Uprising once the Bonehorde Dracosaur shows up. Okay. I mean, we also have enough life now. I didn't realize we have so much life gain in this deck. It's way more than one would think. Ooh. So now we get Anim Pakal. I would only need 2 for that, so I could kill that. Okay. I could also just give the bat first strike. I could also put a counter on Anim Pakal here. I think that's what I'm going to do.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Yeah, I think that's the way I want to go. And then kill this dude. Now, even if they wipe the board, I think we can win next turn with Iganjo Uprising. It'll be fine. It's weird. We played like a life gain control deck that happened to be attacking with just Deep Cavern Bat most of this game. But you know, sometimes you just win how you can win. Alright. Whoa, there were slick shots in there? Okay, let's keep it. Ooh, mono red, mono red. Any chance we could find some lightning helixes? That would make me feel a lot better. When we don't get the helixes, I feel kind of sad. Obviously, burn spells are coming here, but at least we get to see what they're working with. Alright, so there's going to be a Godric next turn, which we can't kill. Okay. Well, at least we know what's there. Now we just got to figure out our path to victory. An untapped land would go a long way. This is tough because we know they have the rage. So like, I feel like the plan is just play this, get the treasure. Block knowing it's pointless. Like, we're just going to take a bunch of damage. But then we get a turn for the Wandering Emperor and maybe can start doing stuff after that. I think is what we're kind of looking at here. But we're going to end up at like 4 life at the end of this turn. Or less. Oh, they didn't bite. They didn't use the rage. Why so? Oh, because you want to get crazy next turn. I feel you. Oh, and that's also going to grow Godric. Damn. I don't know if we have an out, y'all. Especially knowing they already have the rage. We needed another, like... Well, honestly, we just needed a removal spell somewhere along the way and didn't get it. Alright, well... Didn't get them to bite and play their rage. Opponent played very well there.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Man, hopefully they just don't have another Godric, but... Nothing we can do about it if they do. You know what I really want to draw here? I want to draw another Charming Scoundrel, actually. I think that would be really helpful.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Or Lightning Helix is even better. Okay. We make this into a 6 toughness. Theoretically, we could block something with Rage. But also, we could just gain a life. And that seems smarter than trying to get real crafty here. I have a feeling the Rage is going to go on the Slick Shot show-off anyway. Let's do that. Let's just take whatever life we can get right now, because it feels smarter.
Let your blade do the talking.
Pass the turn. We'll still have access to Rage. I mean, to Helix. When they try to play their Rage. Yep. I mean, 'tis what it is. Sooner or later, we're going to cast that Monstrous Rage. Lightning Strike us. Yeah, sure, that goes. Where do you want to put that Rage? I mean, it doesn't matter. We have to hit the Slick Shot show off at this point. It's just saving more damage. Attach it to this guy, actually. Forgot that that's a token, so we gained a life from that. Just nice bonus. Boy, I want to attack here. Yeah, we're gonna do it. A little risky, but I feel like we got to do something because our hand's really bad having cards that do nothing. So even if we block with Animpakal here, we have another in hand. Another Rage hurts because it tramples, but otherwise, fine. Okay. Still at 7. I mean, they might be setting up to try to burn us out, too. I've seen that where you get this late in the game and they have, like, 4 damage or 5 damage already in hand. And they're just waiting to fire it upstairs, which isn't a bad idea, honestly. Yeah. Oh, no. We don't want a parade of these. This is not good. Okay, so they killed Animpakal instead of going after us. Alright, so no attacks. Okay, so they don't have it. Oh, they're going to try to draw some next turn. Actually, they could do it now, actually. Yeah. Okay, so we could be in trouble. Or not. That is huge here, actually. Ooh. I'm going to attack. And on gamble. I'm just going to go ahead and kill this now. Just say F it. If you have the cards and you just found it, you got us. But at some point, I got to try to end this game. Our hand's been so bad this game. We just have gone through all these Kambals and Animpacals, and I'm just hoping it's enough. Because they have stuff that gives their stuff Menace and Trample or whatever. Alright, that takes her out. That's the last trigger I get from that. Now you attack, I gotta block. Okay, they have a way to kill that, so we don't even get to block. Fair enough. So we take 4. Is there any more behind it? Nope, just 4. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Another point of life is gigantic here. Yeah! That Kambal was a stone cold beast this game. And because the monstrous token was an actual token that actually helped us put the opponent within range. So, oh my goodness. That was something. But yeah, those are fun games there against Mono Red. I'll take that any day of the week. All right, this hand plays. It's got plenty of mana. Hopefully we don't draw too much more. Oh, against this though. All right, the good news is I should be able to kill the Warden, which is usually a problem card. Then play Wedding Announcement to make some blockers. And I'm not sure what we're going to do after that. That's a whole different issue at that point. Okay, I think with the opportunity we have, I'm just going to go ahead and kill that now. So if they just want to tap out and play like Knight Errant here, that's fine. Makes sense. Hopefully they just brick. They see a bunch of lands. That's all you can hope for. Not when they're going to get to C3 or grab. Oh, and they had the Gleeful Demolition? Okay, they probably got us here. We need the rest of their hand to be pretty junky. But we'll see. Arguably, it could have played Animpacall here, so I have a bigger blocker. But if they have the... well, exactly that. The case. We're dead anyway. Alright, GG's. We can move on. Our hand was too slow that time. Oh, got a mulligan this one. We don't even... all white cards and no white lands. That's not where you want to be. Sadly, this one is not great either, because we have all 3 mana things, but we at least have mana to cast them. So let's see if we can get away with it. Alright, that's a little bit of something. I think we're still just going to take treasure here, get in for a point. Tiny Bones, you got it, friend. Probably, believe it or not, gonna be Kambal, I think. And that makes me kind of sad. Of course, I was gonna discard the land and then we drew it, so it is what it is, I guess. I should have trusted my instinct. We already had the treasure. I should have gambled. Oh, they're Lord Skinner. Alright. Well, that's fine. Okay, that's a thing, I guess. What you got? Bitter Triumph, Braids, Shieldred. Ugh. I mean, technically we could deal with Shieldred. I mean, if I take Braids, then, I mean Shieldred, then they have to Bitter Triumph and I guess just play Vran there that turn. Is that worth it? I think I'm just going to take the Bitter Triumph and just try to fight through Shieldred. I think that's going to be the plan here. Because if we're in a weird stall situation, I technically have an advantage right now. And I do have removal for Shieldred. And I'll be gaining 2 life a turn or whatever soon, so. Oh, there goes a Wandering Emperor, though. That sucked. That's not what we wanted to see. All right, there we go. We found one of them. Back for 1. So we make sure to get another body. I'll let them go and gain life here. I don't think I'm that concerned about them getting life one time. They'll drain us for 2 or something along this turn. That's okay as well. Yeah, I think we just let that happen. No need to clue them off to more than we need to, and give them a chance to put map tokens on anything. Especially since they don't have a way to kill our creature, and we can gain some life over the top. And our creatures on the ground are larger right now. All things working in our favor. Yeah, we are going to block some of their 1/1s. Does that make sense to do? Sure, we'll get drained. And since we can only do it once a turn anyway, let's go ahead and kill a Shieldred. Oh, I guess I should have waited, because now they have artifacts they could sacrifice. Oopsie, that was a mistake. Oh, the opponent didn't sacrifice anything. Interesting. Alright, let me think about this. Do I want cards, or do I want another token? Because if I attack, they block. You know what? Get rid of that. Let's get in with our rats. And these? You can block 1, 2, 3. They're not going to block 3. They'll block 2 things and then take the rest. So you block 2, take 4, 5, 6. Sure. This is fine. I also want to leave some options to be able to double block their things or whatever if we want to. Alright, another bat. I don't know how good that is, but it is a flyer. Massacre Girl. Alright. Please don't kill my Lord Skitter. Oh, you're going to juice up a 1/1? Nope. Thought they might. So they're leaving mana up for something. What is that something? I mean, yeah, we'll get drained for 2. That's fine. I'm alright with that. Man, you know what? If we could find War Leader's Call, that would actually be pretty big business here. Yeah, War Leader's Call would be pretty serious. An opponent does not want to sacrifice. This is tough now, because... No, I gotta do this. Especially if they're going to give us an extra token each turn. And this offsets getting drained on their turn now. Alright. So now we can try next turn. Okay, yeah, now we're good. Because we know all they have is just the other Vran, and we're not that worried about that. Actually, we might be able to just attack through next turn. We only have 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, we get another one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. They block 1, 2, 3, 4 and take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Plus, we'll drain them for 1 at the start of combat. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Alright. Didn't want them to get an extra card, but this also works. Alright. Attack. Attack, 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 attack. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah. Probably could have got in there for lethal, but I didn't feel like doing the math. Oh, I definitely could have got in for lethal. That was just lazy play. I definitely could have got there. But I just attack with everything. That's alright. Let's see what they get. They get to draw a lot of cards here. I mean, if the good news is Gix's command doesn't do anything here. Nothing significant anyway. Yep, I got a bat. Drivnod, that's the thing that makes you discard, right? Oh, dying trigger triggers multiple times. Yeah, that's fine. We're at 18 plus. It's okay. And they're draining themselves when they're giving us duders, so that works. So yeah. Doesn't really matter. It was going to be hard for us to lose this one with their deck. Yeah, there's generally no wrong answers here. Alright. Not that this matters, probably. Sure. Alright. YOLO. Everybody's getting in there. Cool, cool. Alright. Let's see if we can make it work. That is not the call we're looking for. Alright, sure. We'll discard that. Mostly because I really want Wandering Emperor here, but this is going to be tough if there's just a discard-heavy deck, which it actually is. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to choose Scoundrel to go away. And we got rewarded with another Scoundrel. Look at that. Oh. Alright, so they are just doing discard and nothing else. That might be good for us. If their plan is just discard and sweepers, I guess it's not the worst thing. Alright, let's go here. They have something. I'm not even going to attack here for a second. Like, I don't know what they've got. Like, I'm serious. Oh, okay, it's just they can activate that. I just wanted to double check. Like, I didn't want to give them an Aclazotz back if they had, like, an Iganjo there or something. And the tough part is, I feel like I'm going to have to keep an extra card in hand most of this game. So that I'll be able to hold on to Wandering Emperor to deal with their eventual Aclazotz. So we may need to attack just to draw a card. Or attack with both things. One of those things where you don't love it, but you gotta make tough decisions sometimes. I mean, we could always play Charming Scoundrel and just get a treasure if we want to get some extra damage in anyway. It's like we made a token. I'm going to get treasure. And we're going to attack. Alright. I thought something like that was there. But again, we're not too surprised. Like, our plan is having to use our Wandering Emperor anyway. So that's okay. Alright, alright. That could be a little something. They might +1 their Aclazotz here. Ooh. So now I won't have a treasure to use my Wandering Emperor if I make that play. That sucks. Alright. Oh, that's not true. I guess I could have Charming Scoundrel and got a treasure still. That would have been mostly fine, I think. That's okay, though. Didn't expect them to draw an Investigator, so I guess it kind of works out. And an Inspector, sure. Well, it's just going in. Yep.
Remember your training.
Alright, when they attack, we will have to discard something, so... I guess it's going to be Bat here, and I'm going to be real sad about it. But, we kind of have to do this.
I'm not overconfident. You're just under. This is what you get for hurting my people.
I don't hate that. I definitely don't hate that. Let's go here. Taking a little bit of risk on having to discard Kambal, but
Show them how we greet our enemies.
I mean, feel free to double block. I'm okay with that. Okay. So if it is, these are their blocks. The good news is our Wandering Emperor... Okay, they're letting theirs die. I think they want to kill our Wandering Emperor off in the exchange here. I was wondering if they were going to. Looks like they decided that is the action they want. Nope. They want to at least kill something off in the process. Nope. Now they're back to double blocking. I don't know. I don't blame them though. I've been in that situation where it's tough to decide what you want to do. All right.
We'll be back.
Let's see how this plays out. I have a feeling we're losing Wandering Emperor no matter how this goes. Yep, there goes the Kambal. Alright, that's tough, but we knew it was a possibility. So now do we even get to kill anything? Oh, we're going to lose our War Leader's Call too? I was going to say, that's going to be tough if so. Yep. Alright, well... I guess we got as good as we could have out of that last turn. I have a feeling they just drew the Rite of Oblivion, or they wouldn't have taken so long on that last block, but who knows. Alright, so now we know they can get rid of our War Leader's Call. So Kambal comes down. We attack with these? Because why not? Sure. That seems fine. Alright. I mean, we're in top deck mode at this point. We're hoping to draw like Animpa Calls and whatever. Oh, Braids is tough. Another wedding announcement wouldn't be terrible either. Yep, I will get rid of this treasure. Wow, that's real bad. That's real bad. Ugh, gross. Oh, that's silly. I should have attacked with Kambal. It's a 6 toughness. I mean, because I'm probably losing it anyway here, you know? Well, I'm losing that or War Leader's Call. Their choice, I guess. Cool. Thanks for the token, friend. And it's a creature, so I get extra value out of it. That's actually super nice of them. Yep. Excellent. Love to see it. Let's get rid of you. Let's attack. Do what we can here. Opponent has so many cards to our no cards, and this is a struggle right now. Alright, so we're getting rid of War Leader's Call, so that's something. So our creatures shrink down. That kind of helps. In the sense that if they get something we can kill, we get to deal another point to them. sure. Yeah, this is wild with the opponent at 2. There's still a lot of ways we could lose this, believe it or not. Maybe we don't. They can also attack, drain us for 2, but then they go to 4, and that's not going to do it. If that's all they're going to have left, I think we're okay. Yep. All right. Whew. And guess what Kambal did? Walked into Mythic. So there you go. But I actually do want to talk about it. Let's go over to the deck for a second, because I do want to talk about that. Like, I think there's a lot of people that like don't really understand that like you just have to play something consistent to get to Mythic. Like, obviously, if you watch this channel, we play all kinds of ridiculous decks. And understand that what you see in these videos is like the work of hours and hours sometimes, where I've tanked my rank often on a day and then just had to get all the way back up. So even with all that tanking, not purposely, but through testing, like still able to get to Mythic. And that's why I tell people, like, sometimes I'm just not at Mythic because I'm not trying to be, so as are other creators. Like a lot of times we're just testing decks and coming up with ideas or putting stuff in the play queue to see if anything works, and it's not really that big of a deal one way or the other. So yeah, just something I wanted to mention. But if you play something consistent that can win even like 55-ish%, you'll eventually get to Mythic anyway. Just don't make a bajillion mistakes. Anyway, let's talk about this deck. I wanted Igandro Uprising to be really cool. I think I only had one game where it would have mattered, and then sadly we already won with it. Or the game was already over at that point, I think. But regardless, it's a cool card. If you want to keep it in there, cool. If you don't, cool. Realistically, you could probably change these to some number of wedding announcements, and you're probably better off. Or a third wedding announcement and some other removal card could also be argued, or another Planeswalker. There's a bunch of things you could put in that spot that I think could be better than what we're doing. But overall, it's quirky, but it wins, and we won a lot of games against Mono Red. Though actually, you know what? There is a thing, now that I'm thinking about it. If you wanted to play some stuff to deal with the 1/1 tokens, that would make sense against the Boros tokens deck. So there are things like the adventure creature that gives -1/-1. This guy, you could play this in here for sure. Creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 till end of turn. Enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +2/+2. I think that's more than reasonable. You could also play pretty much anything that gives all your opponents stuff, or all creatures minuses, and you just lose some of your tokens. It's fine, right? You still have Anipakal, Kambal, Lord Skitter, right? And anything else you'd put a Wicked Roll token on, or you already have like a War Leader's Call out, so your stuff survives. So like, yeah, if you want to do that, I think that's a real thing, because I think that's the only, right now for this deck, I would say, hard matchup to win if you're on the draw. If you're on the play, you have a chance with your life gain and putting some blockers in the way. But yeah, just one of those things. It's just going to be a tough matchup. But everything else, I think, is doable, and you can win those. But yeah, overall, I think this one's actually pretty sweet. I like this deck. I like Kambal. It was a lot of fun. But let's look at what we're going to post up. 4 Get Lost, 4 Deep Cavern Bat, 4 Charming Scoundrel, 4 Lightning Helix, 2 Wedding Announcement, 3 Lord Skitter, 4 Kambal, Profiteering Mayor, 3 Anipakal, 3 War Leader's Call, 2 Wandering Emperor, 2 Igandro Uprising. But again, these could be changed into a variety of other things we just discussed. And the lands are kind of all over the place, so I'm not even going to bother listing them. We have a bunch of 1s and 2s to make this work out. Though I do want to say we also did have a mono green deck that was actually 70% on the ladder, if you want to go give that a go and you're looking to play mono green, and it looks a little bit different than you expect. Also, all these names are members on our YouTube channel here, and they help us pay the bills. So thank you so much for that, and I'll catch you in the next one.